Hey guys, Mad Science here, and today I'm back for day number 9 of r/PettyRevenge. We're past a week already, we're zooming towards 2 weeks. Because I mass recorded these videos ahead of time, just so I can keep on top of it. And that's going to be happening for the next 8 months. Oh, jeez. Well, 7 months at this point now. Today I have 4 stories for you. All of them about, like, being rude. except for the second one I had. Well, the second one in the list of 4. Which is probably more to do with trust issues. That still could fall under the same category. We'll start off with the trust issues one. Won't let elementary school students leave because you don't trust them? This happened when I was in elementary school. My school was very strict about bathroom and water breaks, and didn't trust us not to wander the halls. I wasn't the smartest child, but I was perfectly behaved. I never asked to leave unless I needed to actually do something. Never used the nurse to get out of class, especially since it was my mum, and always listened to the teacher. One day at night, I was feeling nauseous. I didn't verbalize this because I thought I could deal with it myself. I didn't want all the extra attention. In my head, I thought, sometimes I feel better after drinking some water. So in the middle of working on my art project, I walk up to the teacher and ask, can I go get some water at the water fountain? No, she replied. I sulked back to my desk and kept working on my project. It started getting worse and worse, so I walked up to my teacher again and asked in the best kiss-ass tone I could muster, can I go to the water fountain, please? She responded, no. Go back to your seat. Don't ask again. Then I got the feeling in my stomach, the one where you know it's too late. I puked all over her shoes and outfit. And then I was sent to go talk to my mum about how I puked all over the teacher and wanted to go home. You should have just said that you feel sick. And that if you don't go, you're gonna puke. Also, mention the fact that your mum is the nurse. So, even if you're not trusted, you're gonna just have to, it's this OP's mum. You have to trust. Okay. She keeps saying I'm fat, like it's an insult. This one is nothing glamorous. I am 48 kilos or 106 pounds and 5'1". I often tease the line between normal weight and underweight, yet every time my aunt sees me, she says, you are getting fat, even before she says hello. She, who got a weight loss surgery to be functional, keeps telling me to lose some. My petty revenge? Every time she says I'm fat, I beam like a Christmas tree, squish my cheeks, and squeal, really? Thank you, Auntie. I have been trying to. You should see her face then. It shrinks and pinches like she swallowed a year-old cup. Oh, yep. Woo, boy. We're at that point already, huh? Be a condescending, dickish vegan trying to order carry-out? Enjoy a decidedly non-vegan meal when you get home. I never really believed in the stereotype of the condescending, holier-than-thou vegan. I figured it was an invention of omnivores that like to make fun of vegans and project some kind of judgmental attitude on them. And then I met her. She came into this really solid Asian fusion restaurant that does carry out. She was talking to her friend, and the gist of the conversation was that she was appalled that she was even in this restaurant. The food didn't even count as vegan, since they also served meat. In fact, for the 10 minutes that I knew her, she basically had nothing nice to say about anyone or anything. It was pretty spectacular listening to one person manage to say nothing nice for 10 minutes. She could win gold in the Arsehole Olympics. Oh, and it's coming around and we got the Olympics going on right now. I've been standing in the light patiently waiting to place an order with one person in front of me. As she walked in, that person finished ordering, at which point she breezed by me like I didn't exist. I'd like a tofu lo mein. The woman behind the counter looked at me and I coughed politely. I'm sorry, I was here first. This elicited the biggest, most, how dare you waste my time, eye roll, I've ever seen, and she wordlessly stepped back. I ordered a chicken fried rice. Then she ordered her tofu lo mein, and we stepped back to wait for our food. 10 minutes later, the first order popped up, at which point this woman, mindlessly chatting with her friend about how much someone they both knew is a total bitch, swiped the order without thinking and without a thank you and stormed for the door. This in a desperate hurry to ruin other people's evening somewhere. My first thought was, isn't it likely that my order finished before yours? I almost said it. And then I realized she was stalling out with a meal she really, really didn't want. The next meal popped up about 2 minutes later. I grabbed it knowing there was a solid chance it was tofu, thanked the very nice woman behind the counter, and left without stopping to open it. Afraid that if I waited a second's time, that angry shrew might have stormed back and corrected her oversight. I triumphantly ate a tofu lo mein back at home that night. Well, I ate the lo mein and picked around the tofu. I don't know if that harpy returned demanding her correct meal or if she just got home, realized it was chicken fried rice, and threw it away dejectedly. I just hope she felt some level of the misery she seemed to enjoy forcing on everyone around her. That wasn't even a revenge that you did. They did it to themselves. It was a self-carried, you performed PettyRevenge on yourself without realizing it. Well done. Bullied my girlfriend at work. Good luck getting hired at my company. I'm a 26-year-old man that works as a program coordinator at my company. We're a 1,000-person team that focuses on supporting the military with defensive contracts. My girlfriend is 22 years old and works as a bartender while she's finishing up her final year of university. She's sweet, shy, and makes me laugh every time we hang out. I love her so much. Good to hear. But one of her co-workers, Megan, is a complete ass to her when they work together. Cusses her out in front of diners, belittles her when she makes a mistake, reports every little infraction she makes to the general manager, etc. This woman is in her late 30s and still acting like a high schooler. My girlfriend has reported this behavior several times to management, but they just wave it off. Several nights she's cried into my shoulder, talking about how badly she wants to quit, as I reassure her that Megan is trash and she doesn't deserve being treated that way. One afternoon I came into the restaurant while my girlfriend was working the bar. Sure enough, Megan was also there with another young guy. The young guy and I are talking about our career goals when he asked what company I currently work for. Defense contracting company, I respond. Oh hey, Megan. Megan just applied there, right? He says, turning to Megan. Did you just apply for a defense contracting company? Yes. Yes, Megan replies, not making eye contact with me. Oh, what position, I ask. A warehouse one, she answers. That's all I needed. That night I asked my girlfriend what Megan's last name was, and the following morning I immediately headed towards the warehouse manager's office. We maintain a good professional relationship. I informed him that a woman named Megan Blank had applied for some type of position under his department and warned him that she was prone to cause trouble. He thanked me for informing him, and I went about the rest of my day as normal. That was 2 months ago. Last I heard, Megan was still working as a bartender at my girlfriend's restaurant. I applaud her for trying to move up in the world. Maybe she's looking to get health benefits. Maybe bartending is getting to be too much as she ages. But I don't think anyone else deserves to suffer from her workplace attitude. I think she's exactly where she needs to be for the rest of her life. Wow. That is just pure luck. And you didn't really do anything to her. You just gave your boss a heads up about this person. And that's all you had to do. And the revenge just played out on its own, all on its own. Anyways, links will be in the description to the main channel and also this channel where you're watching this exact video on the Reddit project playlist. Speaking of the playlist, it'll be linked on the screen and also the last episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. A ding, a ding. I'm Mad Scientist out.